I got 2
Wow,
kills.
that was weak.
Yeah.
Way to go, guys. I can't believe we. That was pretty cool how we killed that team, though.
I know, that was a good little shoot off. I kind of like it when the teams all group together, so you have like a good ass shoot off. I initiated that too. I was like, we going in.
We had to come save you. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's true. No, I didn't need your help. You decided to come save me. Whatever.
To be fair, though, you were pretty far away.
Whatever. Wasn't that? Okay, so my name is Colton Adams. I go by Colton Cass, SlimMonster, Psychic Smith. I prefer SlimMonster probably for this stream. I think that's more SlimMonster's forte. I am a broadcast. I have an associate's in broadcasting. Hence why we're doing this. I had 3 radio shows. One of them was syndicated across the United States, and that was a lot of fun. I was on a couple other radio shows that are local to this area in Colorado. I was on Alice 105.9. I was also helped broadcast all the CSU football games. So I know about radio broadcasting, hence kind of why I wanted to start doing the show. And I'm also in the occult, super into the occult. My father was into the occult. He always had ancient texts and went around the United States checking all the old burial grounds and historic shit. So I kind of always just been about that life. But yeah, so I decided to do the show, and I have some amazing guests with me, which has been a true blessing, and we've been really hyped to do it. Everybody's like, I'm actually blown away how awesome everybody is. I am gonna jump right into my segment, and I'll just get off with it. So my segment, my little topic here, my favorite mystery is what's called the Max Headroom incident. So let me grab my shit.
Dude, Max Headroom was such a cool show back in the 80s.
See, that's what I heard. I never actually got to.
I used to watch it as a kid, and I tried to imitate him, and I actually gave myself a fucking stutter for like a month.
That's funny.
Yeah, it sucks that we're 90s babies and we didn't really get to see all that or experience all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. He did start in the 80s. I was actually like super interested in it too. Okay, so do you know if it was like artificially created to be a secret agent, or was he artificially created and then they made a show because of his artificial like creation?
I think he was like, wasn't he AI that like?
Right.
Didn't he work with the police? I thought.
Right. He's
AI.
Like
he was, I think he was AI and like he became sentient.
Okay, but that was in the cartoon. The cartoon, right?
No, it was a TV show. Like it was actual like live actors.
Right.
And so like or at least the way I remember it, there might have been a cartoon, but
no, I think that makes sense. I was just curious if they made him artificially and then we're like, hey, let's make a cartoon with this dude, or if it was like in the cartoon he was artificially made.
I think. Oh, you mean like Max Headroom himself?
Yeah.
Like the animation.
Yeah.
I think what happened is like the technology that was used to create Max Headroom was so badass at that time that they decided to make a TV show around it.
I see. Okay, that's kind of what I thought, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah. Yeah, because that was pretty cutting edge shit back then.
Yeah. It was about 85 when it was created. Essentially, he was a secret agent, like Rob said, and in 87, the show ended because of a certain incident that happened with a Chicago news station and a Chicago PBS. So, on November...
I'm gonna step away from it.
Okay, no worries. So on November 22nd, 1987, during a Chicago WGN TV sports station was interrupted. There was an interruption that happened and that lasted about 25 seconds. And in the 25 seconds, it was this dude in a Max Headroom mask swaying back and forth with no noises. There was just like a buzzing noise, and the background was also shifting back and forth. The incident happened, and after that, the news report, it lasted about 25 seconds, but after that, the news reporters regained their, like, normal, they tried to regain composure. They searched the whole fucking building, because they were thinking it had to be an inside job. And so they search the whole building, fucking nothing, not a goddamn fucking thing. And then so they're like, well, what the fuck is that? They don't know. They lived it off. They got like the whole city of Chicago was basically calling them. It was like, yo, that left me feeling uneasy. I didn't like that. What was that? No one had answers. No one knew. So
it was just a routine military exercise.
Right.
That's it.
They're like, it's the military, dude. Not a big deal. So about, I don't know, probably 2 hours later on the local PBS, it was a local PBS that was playing Doctor Who, actually. They played the Doctor Who, and in the middle of the Doctor Who, another interruption happened. But this time, the second incident happened 2 hours later, but you could hear him, and he was making these weird-ass references to, he did a Coca-Cola endorsement where he would say "catch the wave," and then so in this he was making references to "catch the wave," and then he made a bunch of references from like old TV shows, and then at the end of it, he pulls down his pants, and someone off screen, like a woman off screen, fucking paddles him.
That's crazy.
So like while he's making all these references, it's real high pitched. It's like, and it's like really unsettling. It's definitely very, very unsettling. But why I really like this case, let me jump back into it. Why I really like this case is because as somebody who has worked in broadcasting multimedia, it's basically impossible to jack airwaves. It's hard to do. It's super hard to do because TV waves, they're changing and they don't use the direct wave like all the time. They like chop into different waves. First off, that's how it was back in the day. That's what they use. Nowadays, it's even more so because there is no such TV wave that you can just jack. Everything's fucking digital. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
There's no way you can just fucking tap into it. But this motherfucker did it twice. There was one more time when somebody did it, and his name was Captain Midnight, and he did it, and he was caught like 30 minutes later. He was caught almost fucking immediately. He canceled it because he was all pissed off at his HBO subscription. He was like, dude, why are you charging me $13 a month? So he jacked the airwaves and was immediately caught.
Who was he caught by? The FCC?
Yeah, the FCC caught him like immediately. But this motherfucker in the Max Headroom mask never got caught. Never fucking got caught. To this day, no one knows who it was. Like, there was a few ideas who like it could possibly be, but yeah, no one fucking knew. Not one motherfucker.
That's so badass to me. Like, that's like Blackbeard shit, dude.
Yeah, I was about to say the exact same thing. It's like that's some pirate shit for sure.
Yeah, that's a pirate right there, dude.
No idea.
You know they're probably still alive, like pounding. They're like, hell yeah, man. Yeah. Like, dude, good job, dude. You remember that time in '87? Like, oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
I mean, don't get me wrong, like hacking shit, you know, and then like it fucks up like society, you know, like that gas, like the Colonial Pipeline hack just recently, that jacked all the gas prices up. That's pretty fucked up, right? I'm not that shit, but like, if you're just like this one solo dude and you're just trolling like a fucking TV wave like that shit,
like.
You know?
Yeah.
Before trolling was trolling.
Yeah, dude. Like,
just being the ultimate little shithead, dude, you know, and I like that, dude.
Yeah, to me, like, that's just like next level fucking, you know, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna do things my way.
Yeah, and he was so good at it. He was so smart that he could never got caught. They thought it was so good and so like the way it happened. They thought it happened from inside the building. Still, like, wasn't even around. You know, like.
Do you think he was like in a van or some shit?
I think
down by the river.
I think he was inside. I think it was an inside job, and I think it was someone who worked for the TV station that could be like, no, I don't know who it was, and they're like, oh, okay, I'll believe you. Yeah. Like, I believe it's that simple.
He just covered his tracks.
He's like, no, it wasn't me, and they're like, okay.
No, yeah, dude, I was in the bathroom when that happened. What happened? Like, yeah.
He's like, totally missed it, dude. Yeah, that's kind of what I think at least. I don't know.
Yeah,
the bedroom, like, fucking mask is like up in the ceiling somewhere.
I know. You know.
I actually have to do a little bit of digging into that because, like, I knew who Max Headroom was, but I didn't know about that story, which is kind of crazy, you know?
Pretty much after that happened, they like canceled Max Headroom. You never saw him again until like that Wreck-It Ralph movie when he crashes the internet.
Well, that and like
show.
That and
what was that why they canceled Max Headroom?
Yeah, that was pretty much why they canceled Max Headroom, because it left a lot of people even feeling disturbed about him.
I always wondered what the fuck happened because like, dude, that motherfucker was everywhere. Like the TV show, he was on Coca-Cola commercials, like T-shirts, like he was such an icon. And then he's just like, boom, gone.
Yeah, they didn't want anything to do with Max Headroom after that shit. Yeah.
No shit,
I think that the one reference that I saw in like our modern pop culture was the real Slim Shady video. He dressed up like Max Headroom, and I was like, what the hell is that? And then like years later, I saw like the documentary about Max Headroom, and I was like, oh shit, that's what he was dressing up like. Like it was a reference before my time. So nuts.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That dude's a nut. For sure.
Dude, that's so fucking wild to me. Like I was saying, like the technology that made Max Headroom was like so state of the art back then for like animation. Have you guys ever seen that movie Weird Science?
Yeah.
So like
I think I've heard it.
Huh?
I think I've heard of it.
So you know like the scene, you've seen it, Colton, right?
Yeah.
Where like they fucking Frankenstein like the hot girl.
Right.
Oh
like,
yeah, I've seen
some shit.
Yes, I have seen that.
You seen that? So like the computer graphics that went into that, the shit that was like that made the original Tron. You know what I mean? Like that was like fucking. That was real deal shit back then.
Yeah, like
you know, to be able to do computer animation like that.
That's nuts.
Yeah, that's wild about how they canceled them though. Shit, I never knew that.
Yeah. All right, should we get back into it? That was my little topic. I hope you all enjoyed our topics today. We're gonna get one more round, and then we're gonna jump back into playing some video games. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm high, dude. We're gonna jump into one more round, and then we're gonna come out with an intro, talk to y'all, and then we'll dip out. So let's get back into the game. We fucking lost horribly last time, but we ain't going out without a goddamn fight.